Onishna, Nin, Wabishke Megwan, Migizi Dudem, Wabanung Singo Dawa, Mackinac. I welcome the Blackfoot people. This is a gathering of the Blackfeet. Uju Wabanung, Yetnung, Ipengishmuk, Kewadanung, Aki Bish Manitou. I invited the spirits from all four directions. I will speak to you now in the only foreign language I know, English. When you see the fire in the distance, it welcomes all tribes, all people, because maybe there's good friends, coffee, and good stories. Oh, I say miigwech, and welcome the people of the Blackfoot tribe. I am honored to have you here. I say this story is a long time ago, and it's good to have the bear medicine. Let me take you to the past, to a time when Mother Earth was young, to a time when only the Anishinaabe walked the earth. Okahe, Mahingan, the wolf, is protecting us as we tell stories. The year was 1864. Two warriors were standing on the shore of a river. And there was a young man with one of the warriors. He was Makwa Banoji. And as they were standing there, off in the distance, they heard thunder. And the one warrior named Tubos turned to the other warrior. He said, "You know, it's funny because every time I'm with you, I hear the thunder. How come it always happens when I'm around you, Rains Falls?" Rains Falls looked at his friend, Tubos, and he said, "My friend, that is not thunder. What we should do is go camp near here, because the herd of buffalo is coming. We need to move away." So they rode a mile away, because this was the area that the buffalo crossed, the Tonka. So they went and camped to wait for the herd to pass. They were there for 4 days. And while they sat in camp, they talked about things they should do. You know, my friend, we have put up rocks, stacked them on top of each other, to let our children know which way the animals would migrate. But when the white man came in, he started to destroy those. So we have to figure out a different way. We should meet with the council and give them some ideas. Rainsfall said it has been discussed many times. And we will approach them again, but it might take time before we come up with an answer. So they went back to the village. And as they were at the village, they approached the tribal council and talked with them. During this time, a year passed, and Tubo's wife was pregnant, and so was Rainfall's wife. The children were born on the same day, and as they gathered, they decided. Rainsfalls went to Tubo's. He said, "Listen, my friend, this young woman that's giving birth, I feel a special connection. This woman is strong, this baby. She is a life giver. And I'm going to bring a gift every day." So Rainsfalls, every day he made strawberry shortcake and he brought it to Tubo's family. And every day, Tubo's put strawberry shortcake, paint, and water on a table. And every day that young child, that young Benoji came in, she always picked strawberry shortcake. Then one day, when she was about 12, because when our people go on a fast, when they come down, they are asked to share what they saw on that hill. But it doesn't mean they have to share everything, because what you see on that hill is a gift for them, and only them. So only share the things you think you can. One day, she came in. She looked at the strawberry shortcake, and she looked at the water, and she looked at the paint. She knew that the water was where Indian women lay their tobacco in the water. And she knew because she enjoyed the strawberry shortcake. But this time, she picked the paint. Her father looked over and big smile on his face, but the mother fainted. The father went over and picked her up, and he told his daughter, "I want you to take this knife and go out and spend one night in the forest, because it is time for you to go on your fast." So she went out and spent a night and a day. And when she came back to the village, her house was empty. Oh. So she walked around and she went to the longhouse where the people gather. And when she walked in the door of the longhouse, the whole village was there and they all cheered. And on that day, she went up on the hill for her 4-day fast. When she came down after the 4 days were over, they asked her to please share anything she could. So she started to speak. She got up and she talked. And she talked. And she talked. and she talked. Then finally the elder said, "Oh, we've got to take a break. Let's go to dinner and we'll come back and you can share some more." So they went and ate. And when they got back, she got up and she spoke again. And she talked. And she talked. And she talked. And then she talked some more. The elder finally said, "We have to stop because it is almost daylight." And she said, "Then let me tell you what happened on day 2. The elder stood up. He said, "We cannot hear what happened on day 2 because it has been too long. We're going to have to quit for tonight." She said, "I must travel on. But before I go, because I want to go tell all tribes what I saw on the hill. And part of it is that you take the 2 bowstrings from my father's bow and arrows, and you tie a tree to the ground. And in this way, the tree will be crooked when it grows. And this will show our children which way the herds go every year. And it'll show the children where our favorite trees are for council meetings, for gatherings of Blackfeet people." So that's what they decided to do. And she said, "I must continue and go tell other tribes everything that I have seen. And while I am gone, do not say my name until I return." So she left. Those elders in that tribe are still waiting for her return. And it has been so long that we forgot what her name was. Some think she might be Buffalo Calf Woman, Tekawitha, Lily of the Field. We don't know her name because it has been so long those elders have passed. Now that's the end of the story. But today, it does not matter what name she has. We don't know who her 7th generation grandchild is. It could be your girlfriend, your wife. So what I want you to do is turn to your wife or your girlfriend, your partner in life, the life giver in your life, and ask them what happened on day 2. Because they might know. So we had better respect all life givers. They could be the ancestor of the lady that went on a fast. Miigwech, 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 miigwech.